Here we go, jumping into Survivor Series 100. My best understanding so far is that minus 40 is likely to be the cut line that I need to be top 50 on. Right away, met with a decision. I am going to go with the sticky musket over the top here. Let's see, I don't want to go too much cut on this. So I think I'll go about here and hope that I just don't go rolling down the mountain. And it looks like it might work out. Yes! Starting out, hopefully an eagle. 39 feet to throw in here, forehand with the fuse. And starting with our first eagle. All right. Looks like most people are getting that first eagle. Hole 2, I saw mostly 5s, or sorry, mostly 4s. And I had some not as good. What's that wind? I gotta check the wind actually. Straight pull down for 1 wind. This wind will give it a little bit of hyzer to counteract that a little bit. I'm hoping to make it to this ice and slide across. And there we go. Sliding across the ice is good. Next is going to be a glide skip paradigm. Try to bite off a bunch of this distance and hopefully have a good shot into the green from here. Which with that skip, I will have a good shot into the green. You can get kind of cheeky and run this with the forehand glide skip paradigm. What am I going to do though? So I've usually run it. I think I'm just going to go backhand with the glide roll. And that should get me, oh, missed that. Okay. A little bit of foliage, but up here for a putt. And starting out eagle birdie. Very happy with that. Here is hole 3. Okay. So wind, it makes me think a little bit. I've been taking some of Death Jock stuff out like this, but I'm feeling a little sketched out getting over that first tree now. Make sure I get high enough. There's a possibility of this going really bad, but I think this will do it like glide paradigm. Get across, get safe. Don't square it. Woohoo! A little sketchy getting in, but we are over to the green. 42 feet to finish this out. Right into the heart of the chains. That's a wind I've never really liked. So I usually take like a glide skip ride out on the wide route. But when I take that out on the wide route, it often has trouble getting past the trees. This is going to be a glide skip. I want to make sure I'm close enough to be able to get this across. I wish I would have cut this more to the left. Thankfully, it had a real skip. So I should be able to get into this green. Okay, this is the weird distance. Add 55 feet is what I do to this to figure out my distance. So it's 330 plus a 3 headwind though. I might regret this, but I feel like I gotta go glide, roll, rive, and give it some height. I think that is, yep, safe and across and parked. Nice to get that across. I could see there are a lot of 3s there. When I saw the hole pop up, I was wondering why there weren't going to be more 2s, but that certainly explains it. The 1 wind here for event play. We're laying up with the sapphire. No regrets for laying up as long as it doesn't go in the water. It does not, and now I'm right around the drop zone. I like the drop zone shot. I get up on top of this tree, slide left, open up my angle a little bit more, and give it just on that roller angle. And this should cut the corner. Get a good skip, get a good skip. Yes, there we go. Taking an eagle the safe way. Hopefully an eagle. Hopefully I didn't speak too soon here. Let me get this in, and then I'll finish talking. Why am I questioning myself? Just do it. Okay. Getting an eagle the safe way is always nice. There's no risk. At no point in there was I at risk of par. Because of the way I played that with the layup. Enso 5 is tricky here with this wind. I kind of want to just run at the green. Yeah, I'm just running at the green and hopefully guarantee nothing worse than the birdie. And I absolutely just guaranteed 150. Yikes. Oh, yikes. I should have thought that through more. Just put my regular layup for birdie. Because there's not much of a backstop here. I don't even know how to... Is this the play? I think this is the play. The sticky drop. Come on. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Sticky and taking the par. That's a bummer of a par, but in a tough wind, I'm okay there. Most people get in threes and twos on that one. So I'm going to be one of a few fours on that, but that's okay. This is the light glide paradigm. I refigured out this aim point and make sure I'm at least getting across and not getting in the water, and then it's a matter of figuring out the throw in. Hopefully I don't have anything in the way and can go for a pretty clean eagle here with 60 feet of power for this throw in. There we go. Getting that eagle clean, and even a few threes and fours on that one, so maybe gain some strokes there. Hole 8. Oh. This, man, I haven't actually thrown the forehand line in a while, but this wind is begging for it. Because I usually kind of cut straight at it with a shift or the paradigm. But I think this wind is really calling for this. Turn that corner for me. Turn that corner for me nicely. Yes, it does. I was a little worried about that going long, but thankfully it did not. I think this is going to go a true 60 because it's downhill, but a raised basket. And knocking in that eagle on 8. Hole 9 was a bunch of birdies, and we will likely be getting birdie as well. I mean, I'm going to run it because it feels pretty safe to run here with the glide roll rive. Nope, it's low. And unless something changed, these trees don't have collision. If they have collision, then I just screwed myself. No collision. And able to get the birdie. One mistake on ENSO 5, but minus 13 seems to be on pace with the top players, the top of the scorecard right now, the leaderboard right now. That's the words I'm looking for, through round 1. Let's move into round 2. Yeah, I got the DGV PT. I'm going to play that tonight too. Getting kind of dizzy in here with so many events going on. So many times to be competitive at the same time. No. I just don't trust it as much. I just don't trust that water skip as much as I trust this sapphire to get out here and make sure I have a look. Of course, I'd like this to be a little bit more left, but give me some good ground play. Okay, a little bit up the hill here. 120, I think I can throw us like 70 to get into this basket. Line it up. And there we go. Get in the eagle. I'm playing the water skip almost all the time, like in multiplayer now, because it's more fun, but it's just not as reliable for me. We're going to see this in DGV PT next too. Glide roll rive down low. I like the rive way better than a fairway because I don't collide with this tree ever. I get to pass that tree and go straight down the whole alleyway all the way to this basket. Switch it to the fuse to get that putt in down the hill. Move to hole 3, mostly birdies, a few pars. Okay, this should be a birdie because I'm not trying to do anything cheeky. But stuff happens here. Sometimes you get off, but not this time. We are tapping in the birdie. This next hole seems to be looking at the U-disc, either 2s or 4s. And I see why. Do I do it? Do I do it? Aaron's watching me tell me to do this. Do it. Do it, bam. Let's make sure I miss on the inside if I miss. That looked like way too much hyzer to me out of the hand. Come on, curl up, curl up. No, I didn't miss inside. Oh, I missed. I didn't miss. Oh, I didn't miss inside. But, oh no, what the? Oh my gosh. This hole, Aaron's line used to be good. I mean, I'm sure it's still a good line. But now it's, oh, don't go OB again. Bam. Okay. Taking the 4. It looks like I'm joining the 4 side of this. I'm probably going to regret that. I'm probably going to regret that when it comes down to the end. That should have been the 2. That was on the freaking snow, on the green, and just jumped right off. Alrighty, glide, roll, rive again. I think that'll get up there. You know, I'm not even going to try to run this. I want to get this. Oh, I wanted to make sure it got up. Eek! Okay, it got up. I was trying to aim more to the right, thinking the wind would do a little more to that than it did. I hope I don't regret Frozen Valley 4 at the end of this. Aaron, you were on my shoulder. The little devil saying, do it, do it, do it. I heard that devil on my shoulder telling me to run it, and I did. Okay, this is a water skip sapphire. We see this hole like every week in Disc Golf Valley Players Tour. 1 collision. Okay, 1 collision should be good. Sometimes that collides the tree twice if you get down too low, and then you are no good to not getting a skip off the water after it slows down that much. Hole 7 is a 4-hand glide sapphire for me. See if I can get an ace here. That would be cool. Half disc of Anheuser. Oh, this has a chance. Nope. I mean, it had a chance. Oh, stop. Stop. Don't you go off the edge. Don't you go off the edge. Okay. Did not go off the edge. Stayed here 35 feet. We're going to throw in that fuse for the 35-footer. Going to hole 8. Again, mostly eagles, but a few birdies on here. What do we have? Mostly eagles? Really? This is a mostly eagles hole? Well, let's see. I'm just going to go sapphire because I want to make sure I hit this gap, and that wind can hopefully push me down here a little bit. And it does, and that wind is probably what made this a mostly eagles hole. Let's go backhand, like 30. There we go. Nice to get that one. That feels like a bonus eagle for sure. And then hole 7, Highlanders Ridge 7. Sapphire, water skip, a little bit of power off. And I hope to hit just before the OB line. Yes, and then skip up this hill. I like to be in actual putt range, but I'm not. I'm gonna go forehand and throw this in 60. And taking that birdie, which has me through round 2. I'm minus 11 at round 2, which again is a little bit off the pace, and because I missed, pace for first place, because I missed Frozen Valley 4. But hopefully, if I keep myself together and keep plugging along, I can do well. Samoa has a range of scores near the top here of dicey 9s, 10s, 11s, and 12s, which tells me I should be okay if I end up with a 9. So glide, water, skip, rive. Let's just get out that initial opening. And a little kiss? Nope. No little kiss on that, but I think that's okay. We're a little bit shy of the drop zone here at 307, but I think the warship still does fine. I just want to hang it out here wide enough to make sure I'm not hitting any of those trees and get an OB on the right there. Oh, don't you be behind that bush. Now that bush should be out of the way. Good. And I'll go about just under 60 on this one. And start and birdie, which feels like a tough birdie. Any birdie on that hole is a tough birdie to get. Oh. Oh. No. No, I'm just going to go glide water skip just for the insurance. I'm hoping to not be anywhere near that water. And I'm indeed not anywhere near that water. No reason to get silly and go for the 2 here with a potential blow up. I'm okay being out here. It was tempting, but I'm not going to do it. Fuse. Try and give it a little, make sure I don't hit that tree. Yeah, maybe I'll go drop. 200 power on the drop. And this will drop up here by the basket. See what I did there? Drop. Oh, I love when discs give me good puns. I mean, puns. Who said it's a good pun? We got a 3. Let's just stop talking about stupid puns and move on to hole 3. Lots of 3s here. Oh boy. I can see why. What am I doing here? I think this is the glide. Should I go roll, water skip or roll on this one? I think I'm gonna go water skip. And hopefully this looks beautiful. Get down. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yes. Oh no. Well, that is one way to hopefully take a 3 here. I didn't aim low enough on that, but I will always happily take a 3 on Nokia 15 in any event play. I have no problem with that. All right, all 2s here, and I got to get the glide roll rive just to make sure I have enough distance around this corner. And don't get collision, and this should work out. Sometimes I wonder, like, a lot of these layouts are really good layouts, but I see holes like this, like, man, how did this hole end up in the good layout? And I guess I know what it is. I mean, enough other holes in the layout are making up for it, so that this can be allowed to be in there. But, and this one, like, easy eagles. Easy eagles should not be, oh, I shouldn't say that. I should not say anything about an easy eagle before I throw a hole. That was stupid of me. All right, let's hit this gap and make it be an easy eagle. Don't you do it. No collision there, right? Okay. Even if it got it, I don't think that little branch has collision. So before I putt, yes, easy eagles. I don't know how easy eagles like this, so many, end up in here. And some high-scoring rounds, and it's fun high-scoring rounds. I don't know. I wish we could even control out certain holes like that. This one I've been taking up wide because I don't know, it's just easier to hit this line. And as long as I don't dead skip, we should have a good look at the throw-in. That, I mean, we're 91 feet, which certainly isn't ideal. We're not parked on the basket, but 91 feet is a very makeable throw-in. As long as you're not terrible. Okay, good, I'm not terrible. Able to get that too. And look like mostly birdie, birdie, birdie for the rest of these. Here's a trick if you haven't seen it. Accurate glide sapphire, slide left, middle chevron on the hillside, give it a straight pull back. Oh no, bam, what about the cherry tree? We love that cherry tree. It gives us one little kiss, I guess 2 kisses. Slows us down right on the hillside here. We're going to putt in with the fuse up this hill and take that birdie. 2 holes to go, and if we get them both, we're at -10. Oh, I don't know this hole actually that well. Did I go shift? Sapphire doesn't quite do it. How does everybody do this hole? Then go shift. Shift? Yeah, okay. Shift and the 1 wind. What the heck did that hit? That was on track to be a lot better than it was. It's a little bit downhill, so I'll throw it with 80 power. And get an 80 power. There's definitely like a forehand rive line on that hole that I know, I just don't know. Ooh. Oh, it's a harp ace for me, so you're going to see the most boring ending because I don't have the harp. So you're going to see a fuse. Boo. Everybody boo bam in the comments. I don't care, I'll take the layup, take the birdie, and get us. Well, I might have tried running that with the drop, but I mean, I usually ace out with the harp, and the drop just came into my bag, which, I mean, I don't even have an opinion on that. I don't know if I like it. It's a little bit longer, a little bit more stable, but we'll see how it actually works out. See, so I heard -40 might be the cut, so I'm at 34 right now. So hopefully at least -6 on this last round. And it looks like there's some high scores in this last round, so it seems possible that I could be in this for another week. Accurate sticky, musket here, get it down to the base. I'm trying not. My mind's starting to think about Disc Golf Valley Players Tour already with a Discmania bag. I gotta go, oh gosh. Okay, that was some ground play. I gotta go play those rounds next. But I gotta focus on actually finishing these rounds out. And not making any silly mistakes through these. Next is a par 5. I see lots of eagles and birdies. And for me, what's this wind going to be when I turn? For me, this is not going to be an eagle because I'm not going for it. Take the shift out here, and then I am going to lay up here, lay up to the next one. Well, it's not really a layup. I just have to get at least to that tree, and if I get to that tree, I'm in a good spot. No train tracks, no train tracks. Oh, got the train tracks. That's okay. We're throwing it up here with that wind. This is going to be sticky musket. Yeah, that'll be sticky musket. We'll get us close enough to take the stress-free birdie. I have no reason to try to run the eagle on this right now, especially in a wind. When there's any bit of headwind on this hole, I just don't have a lot of confidence in getting across. I don't have a ton of confidence in any one wind. It's like a 2 or 3 left-right tailwind is what I have any confidence in. Do I slide on this one? I don't remember if I slide. I don't think so. Let's see, it was here and here. I messed this up a lot lately. And I may have messed it up again and turn this into a 3. 126, a little bit uphill, a 2 wind. I'll just go like 130 and see if we can say something cool. Nope, a little bit off to the right. Bummer, taking a birdie here. But I see some other birdies on that, so I'm not falling too far behind with that quite yet. I think so, like -4 was what I was going for. Oh, look who's back again. Well, I know that the shift worked out last time. Let's let the shift work out again and not hit anything invisible on the ground this time. Didn't hit anything visible. Still would have liked a little more ground play, but we're okay here with 106 for that throw in and getting this birdie. Hole 5 looks like it's a must eagle based on the scores, and yeah, I see that's a must eagle, especially in this wind. It's going to really push me over there and should have me right about by the basket. A little bit of foliage might be nice to slow me down, and I do gain that little bit of foliage. Slows it down 41 feet. We're going to throw in on a forehand here. Whoop, there we go. Getting the must eagle. And as I'm watching UDisc, I'm hoping to see myself start popping up there soon. I'm just looking at the top of the scoreboard right now. Let's go like glide paradigm. Wait a minute. Where am I at on the scoreboard? Where am I at? I'm -39. So if I need like one more stroke. Okay, well, I have a little bit of breathing room. Let's do something cool. That's not cool. Oh man. Okay, well, birdie will work, but that was not cool to hit that tree at all. To drop this down there for our last, not our last throw. Oh gosh. That drop got a little bit of a stick on the ground. That kind of like a pink glow that looks like. That's cool. 44 feet. I don't know. I was considering laying up for birdie, so ending up with the birdie is not bad here. 3 more would have me at 43, which would make me feel really comfortable, but it does not look like this is a comfortable birdie end. Oh, the temptation is here. The temptation is here. Do I do it? Oh, is Bam going to be dumb? Oh, what are you doing, Bam? What are you doing? Somebody stop me. No, don't do it. Stay up, stay up. Oh, Delmo. That's okay. Low chance of this throw-in. But I'll try to lob something up there a little bit. And just really don't want to go deep on this. Oh, stop. I don't know why I even did that. It was not necessary. Okay, what's with my head? If my head's not here, I'm going to mess up some event play. That was silly. Silly Bam. Okay, lots of 3s on this one, and I can see with this wind why that would be so. Get around the corner. Over the rock. Oh, okay. I think I had enough slide. Yep, I had enough slide to still have a good look at this. Am I thinking shift? This is a lot of tailwind. I'll go Sapphire. I might regret Sapphire. Get through the bush. Get through the bush, please. Yes. Yes, through the bush helped a lot. And we're here 36 feet uphill with those like 40, 50. Boom. Hitting that eagle as us sitting where I'm at right now. I am tied up with Aaron at minus 43, way behind Westy, who had a killer round this time. And we are going to end this down. Sticky musket, just that huge tailwind. I want to make sure it doesn't get too much ground play. And this is almost a guaranteed birdie. Let's see. 45 forehand. Get our 45 power. And finishing there at minus 44. I'm tied 8th right now when I'm looking at UDisc. So hopefully that's going to be good enough to push me through to Survivor Series 50, I think is coming next. And you'll get another set of these rounds next weekend. I don't think is there any special reward this time? Glide Sticky Captain, that's kind of cool. But I'm probably going to reroll that. Yeah, not cool enough for me. It is, no, not a Glide Water Skip Rive, or what am I looking for? Glide Sticky Rive. Awesome. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Oh, what am I going to get here? Get the Rive. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next week. Stay bogey free.